What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is BTN14 coming at you with a new series here. Yes, it's Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Yes, I have $900 million. Yeah, so it's going to be a pretty much an overhauling series, really. I have people bring me these cars and we'll flip them and paint them for them, and hopefully they like it. Kind of, like Chip Foose here. It's like Chip Foose's garage, but it's just, BTN14. So, good buddy of mine, he loaned me his shop here, make a nice lease on it. So we're going to try to turn some profits here, flipping cars. And good friend of mine decided to let me for him to be my first customer. And it looks like he is bringing me an El Camino to restore. It's a pretty decent shape. He said he picked it up at the auction for about $4,000, and he wants it freshened up with a new crate motor. Let's see what it's got under the hood now. Ooh-wee. That is ugly. So we're going to freshen it up with a nice V8 crate motor, and he wants it painted white. So he's going to let us do full control of this. So we're going to make it look pretty. As well as I'm going to do a project of my car of my own that I'm going to go down to the junkyard later, pick up, and then we'll start working that over the next few episodes. So we'll get right into this. I am going to disassemble all the body panels and get it pushed over to our car lifter, and we're going to start working on some suspension first. So I'll be right back with that. Alright, so we got it thrown up over on the lift. We're going to lift it up. We're going to take all the tires off. I want to drain any oil out of the motor, yank the motor, and then we're going to figure out what kind of motor we're going to put in this bad boy. He doesn't want too big of a dragster build, so he just kind of wants a nice little Sunday cruiser. So we're going to go ahead and do that for him. Let's pop this bad boy up in the air. Man, this thing is clean. Let's take off these rims here. Star pattern, boys. Star pattern. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Get rid of those. These ugly old rims. We don't want them anymore. Oh yeah, we're going to do all new front suspension. Nice new drive shaft. Brand new dual exhaust. Oh man, he's going to love this thing when we're done with it. Man, oh man. Pop down here, we'll take the drive shaft off. Get rid of this rusty old thing. Take off the exhaust. We'll go over here to the front exhaust section. We'll take that bad boy off. We gotta drop it down and rip the starter out. This old straight line 6 motor. Alright, we'll pop this bad boy back up in the air. Oh, slipped off of the mouse there. What an idiot. Alright. Transmission's coming out. Transmission's out. Let's just double check before we drop it. We don't want to have to Yep, that's what I figured. But I would have dropped it down and would have had to drain some oil. So let's grab the cherry picker over here. Move it over to car lifter A. And pull out the motor. Beautiful. Put this bad boy back. Ooh, that's ugly. Alright, let's pull out the old brake servo here. The radiator can come out. This bad boy's going up in the air. Let's take out, see if it's got a fuel pump. I'm going to change the fuel tank because there's a hole in it. And said the rear end was locked up on this one, so we'll make sure we'll put a new rear end for him. And make it look pretty. So as soon as I get the rear end switched out, we'll be right back. Alright guys, it's been about a week. All the parts come in for the rear end. We got the brand new rear end installed, new leaf springs, new brakes all the way around. Brand new fuel tank went up in with the new fuel filter. And yeah, the rear end's done. And he come in, check on the update of it. Pretty happy with it so far. He wasn't going to have the front done, but just do the tie rods and the brakes, but now he wants all of it new since the back end's new. He figured might as well just make it all look pretty. So what we're going to do is now we're going to do the front suspension. And I'm going to get the parts order for that, get them delivered through Amazon. Hopefully they'll be here within the next day because, you know, I pay for the Amazon Prime. And we'll, as soon as those get in, we'll get them installed and ready to roll. So we'll be right back. All right, man. Just let me know, and we'll go. We'll pick it up from there. All right. We'll see you. We'll see you here in a little bit. All right, bye. All right, guys. So we are back. Most of the front suspension parts are in. I've got them hooked up. We're just waiting on the O'Reilly's Auto Parts run to bring me my brakes and everything. We got the front suspension in. Looks good. Looks good. The gentleman no longer wants a crate motor. He wants his V6 restored. So we got a guy coming to pick it up, and he's going to sandblast it, paint it for us. That way we don't have to deal with it. And we're going to go down. My buddy called and said he's got a nice old piece of American muscle down there that needs restored. I'm going to go take a look at it, see if I want to buy it and start restoring it. So meet you down when we get over to his shop. Alright, so we're here in my buddy's garage he has out back. Show me, kind of looking at this old Caprice. I'm not really interested. I don't like the 4 doors. I'm not a big fan of them. But then he calls me back here. I don't know. Decent little car. It's got the motor. Everything's there. And then I turn around and see this bad boy. Oof. Look at this Mustang Mach 1. Yeah, and he only wants about $4,800 for it. So I hopped on it. A little dusty, but motor's there. Everything's there. It'll probably start when we get back. So we're gonna load this bad boy up on the trailer, and we're gonna take it right back to our shop. And I think this is gonna be our first project car. So we'll see you guys back at the shop. Alright, she's here, and man, is she clean. Just a little bit of surface stuff. We can fix those doors. Gonna have to order some new taillights. Not a problem. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Interior looks complete. Very clean interior. Said this thing's been sitting in his barn for about 21 years now. Man, look at that. I bet we can get that. Fresh battery, some oil. Yeah, I bet we can get this thing started. Let's see just any fuel pressure. We got fuel pressure. Fuel filter's pretty worn down. The pump's pretty worn down. And the carb's pretty bad. Doesn't look like we have any wires. Yeah, I didn't think this had an OBD port. Compression test. Motor's not complete. Bad battery. Bad alternator. Oof. Well, I think we'll get that started. We'll put that over on our lifter C. We'll have my buddy help me push it over here and see what we got. Oh, hold on. We got O'Reilly's is here. Dropping off our brakes finally so we can get this thing down and a motor put in. We get that off the paint. Alright guys, alright, we spent about a month, roughly about $14,000 in budget. The motor got refurbished, sandblasted, repainted, some new accessories. We got the new rims on, and I'm pretty happy with the way it turns out. And I think our customer will be too, so without further ado, Oof. Look at that. Those sweet rims. Got a nice black stripe down. We got smoked headlights. Nice black rims. Nice black bumpers. The smoked taillights. Ooh, she is sharp. Let's pop that hood. Brand new V6. He decided just to refurbish instead of putting the V8 in it. Which, hey, it's his car. I'm a V8 guy, but we'll let him do what he wants to do. So, man, this thing is sharp. And it looks a lot better than when we brought it in, that's for sure. So I think next time, he's going to come pick this up here in about 2 hours. And hopefully he's pretty happy with it. But we're going to work on this bad boy next. Hopefully get some more business with this car. And, yeah, I guess we'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.